again, I am Chef Heimer with DJ Sweet Kitchen, and today we're making another recipe. It's a cookie recipe. Now my favorite recipe is always oatmeal based recipes, but I always like to change it up from any fruit or nut. So today we are making cranberry pecan oatmeal cookies. And so basically, since we're all in quarantine still, so I figured I could share with you one of my favorite cookies. So basically, I have all the ingredients here. You can't really see them, but that's okay. So we are going to, in our stand mixer, you can either use a stand mixer or a hand mixer, and you can even do it by hand if you don't have a electric mixer. That's okay. So we're going to take 3/4 cups of shortening and put it into our mixer. And then we're going to take 3/4 cups of white sugar and 3/4 cups of brown sugar. We're going to put them in our mixer. Now, we are going to cream these first. So we'll start on a low setting on our stand mixer. And basically what we're doing is we're creaming them together, and we're also incorporating air into our dough. We'll know when it's ready, when all the shortening has absorbed all of the sugar. So you can kind of tell it'll start changing. So it usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Because you don't want to go any faster than this, because then it's going to, it'll make your cookies too tough. And once that is done, then we will add in our eggs and milk. For the eggs, it's best to use them at room temperature. So I usually crack them and let them set out for at least 10 to 20 minutes before I use them in my recipes. And at the same time, while we're mixing this, we can preheat our oven to 350. That way, by the time we get ready to scoop these out, the oven will be ready to go. And so, basically, this is almost ready to add in our eggs. So we're just going to keep it on low speed, and we'll add in our eggs one at a time. It's a total of 2 eggs altogether. We're going to add one at a time. Okay, there's that. And we're also going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we're going to let that come together for a little bit. And then we're going to stop the mixer, and we're going to scrape it down and everything to make sure everything is mixed together. So sometimes sugar or the shortening will stick to the bottom and kind of won't get absorbed into the mixture. Okay, so the next step is we're going to combine our dry ingredients. So I have here a cup of flour. I also have a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And so we'll just add these in here. We'll add in our flour. Okay, and we'll incorporate these because they're oatmeal based. We don't really need a whole lot of flour. If it was a flour base, like chip cookies, you would add in more flour and less oats. If you wanted like an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie instead of adding chocolate chips to your oatmeal base, you could add in a little bit of oats to a chocolate chip cookie dough. Okay, so that is ready. So now we're going to add in our main ingredient, which is oats. So this is 2 3/4 cups of oats. Now make sure you use the old-fashioned oats. If you use quick oats or instant oatmeal, they will not come out correctly. So you want to make sure you do buy old-fashioned oats, just like if you're going to use to make old-fashioned oatmeal on the stove. It's the best to make, especially in cookies. And then we're also going to add in a cup of dried cranberries and a cup of chopped pecans. Oops. then we're going to mix this together. And we're going to go up to another speed. Let's say slow speed. And we're going to mix these together. So basically once they're all basically combined together, we will stop mixing. You don't want them to get any more air into the mixture because it'll make your cookies too tough. Okay, so that is ready. And so basically now we're ready to scoop out onto our cookie sheet. So basically you can use any cookie sheet that you want. So I just use a regular aluminum sheet pan. I use a silicone splat, but you can also use parchment paper or spray your cookie sheet down really good with spray. And so I use a cookie scoop. If you do not have cookie scoop, you can always just do it by a teaspoon and form it into balls and put it onto your cookie sheet. So basically I just put it, we'll just scoop it straight out onto our sheet, and when we're done we'll have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have about 8 cookies on this sheet, but because they will spread out just a little bit. So basically this size scoop that I have is a medium scoop, and so they will bake for about 12 minutes in the oven at 350. And then once they are done, you'll leave them on the cookie sheet for about 2 minutes because they will finish cooking on your cookie sheet. And then when they are done, they will look just like this. An oatmeal cookie with cranberries and pecans mixed in together. So that is this week's recipe. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you enjoy this recipe. I know it's a little early for cranberries, but I enjoy them year round. But if you don't like them, you can always take them out and add in raisins with the pecans. I will post the recipe at the bottom of the video, and have a good day and stay healthy and safe.